happening.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Check to see who on his team. I forgot. Stankonia? I ain't played Stankonia. Shit. Been a minute.
Sponge! No! Here we go, 46. Mike spoke. Coming to you. Here we go, 46.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Here we go. All right in. Check. If you don't get this, boy, you think we go 47. You think you gonna get this? 44. Mike, 44. Here it comes. Under. Back up. 44 is the Mike. Here we go, 46. Let's go, D. Tighten up. 46.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here we go, 47. Go, get out there. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Yeah.
26.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Line.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Go to 54. Line. Mike, 44. Get that quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback D-line. 44 is to Mike. 44 is to Mike. It's out.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott.
That's gay, yo. That's so gay.
What a catch.
That's so gay. Wow, my God. He should have caught the one 2 downs ago.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
Damn marathon between them two.
Here's Hill on the return.
A
great return there of 22 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Herm has nothing but that stretch toss.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Bro. Didn't happen on that play.
I got 2 games in me a day. That's it. That's all I got. Right there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback.
Come on, man.
He'll be brought down at about the
42.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a handoff. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On second and 11 now.
You saw that shit, yo? That's me switching, yo. That's me switching.
15-yard line before he's brought down.
I swear to God.
That's the 3rd time you done caught me switching. Or audibly.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Then he'll give it here to his running back.
Do that, man. Why?
Yeah, they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
We're scoreless after 1.
Yellow. Go on.
action. Now it's Mahomes.
Get
Good
it.
fucking comeback. Oh,
And
you
it's
ain't get it though.
And he takes this into the end zone for
Don't
a
come
Chiefs
off that shit.
touchdown.
You ain't get it though.
Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, I missed that shit. Okay, got it.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, no, that's brick. Oh, this shit logged out? This shit logged me out? Oh, it is logged out, though. Put in the rest of me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, kill! 47! Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. We're going to 54. Why ain't? We're going to 54. Why ain't?
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. A game there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
What league is that in?
On the counter, Elliott. He takes this for about 6, down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Oh, did he? Damn.
From the 39, Prescott. Caught by Allen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So how he go into settings and turn capital? I mean, I believe him. I didn't say it's far-fetched. You know what I'm saying?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yo, Sway, hey.
This is Elliott.
Wow.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
It's not sim. Or you can switch that.
Check 4, check 4.
Okay.
Check 3.
I see where you at, nigga. I'm coming right at you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Yeah, I'm about to say shit. You see these.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Watch the flag. Gun. Check three. We're going to 54. Wide in. Watch the winning.
Here's Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Let's go, D. Gonna be a long day on offense. Go to 54. Wide in.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And the 14-year Steve Barrett able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
I was probably 2 yards back.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
15.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I don't think so. How much I'll probably miss out.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Shit.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's Britton Colquitt now.
Right.
They'll boot it away from about his 35. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Stacked up on defense, stacked up on O-line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 37. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Here we go, 47. 44, Mike, 44. 26.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it makes it hard to defend.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Check curls. Here we go, 46. Mike's 50. Here we go. Duck.
Now Prescott on 4th down. That is Cooper for the Cowboys.
Got to be aggressive with you. You play the run. I know you did.
The Cowboys have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Calm down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
He ain't doing
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yellow. Light. 15. Hey, check. Watch it.
Now they try the right side here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That'd be a good play. So I got lucky. I cut too far to the right.
He uses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
At the 45-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he finds Seals Jones complete.
That's a good play.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Sound like a point.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. Out to his left. They complete it to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Coming across your face. Missed it.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Prescott on first down. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Set the toes, defense. Set the toes. Under. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Kill. Screen. Watch the screen. Hey, kill.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Braylon Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Go to 54. Why ain't? Here we go. 50. Mike 50. They gonna need some therapy.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Kill. See any lights on it? Does it look like it's getting power?
I'm coming after you. Mike 50. Here we go. Mike, kill. 47. Let him know.
Okay. Let him know. The power forward.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Well, does it have like one of those little...
Going to give this time to the tailback. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, so what you want to do then is go ahead and unplug the power cord. We'll need to find something to cover for our outlet.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero account.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted.
Why is he diving?
That should do it.
Why he dive?
Picked up by Armani Watts. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point try now for Crosby.
That shit delayed spot.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Don't get nervous. Hey, 57, 57.
Got the, yeah, I can hear you. Got the two play back in.
They'll try the left side. Evans. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Now, I got 19 seconds. Come on outside. Yeah, I'll come out here with you.
Break the yellow. Check.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9, and they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Really not finished here at my house, to be honest with you. I got like little edges that I gotta go back on the kids. That just means I gotta go back to those and get some shit. Like a little edge, you know what I'm saying? Instead of taping all that shit out. You can use like a putty special. Use that as the edge.
table, homie. All you gotta do is eat it up.
Good game, yo. I'll catch up with y'all.